versus that's how we say it in Japanese. And versus Rey Mysterio, girlfriend reviews for the first time. Now, what were your thoughts on seeing Jushin Thunder Liger for the first time? Rey Mysterio as a 21-year-old. He didn't even have Dominic Mysterio yet. He didn't produce that kid yet.
He was 21.
21. So what are your thoughts on
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where do I start? So much to go off of. Who won this match again? It was Liger, right?
Liger
like he kind of dominated the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun match to watch. Like there was a lot of, you could see the coordination and like communication between the two. And obviously I'm not really familiar with Rey Mysterio, but obviously I can tell that this is one of his earlier matches, given that Alex told me, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was a good match. I give it like a solid 4 out of 5. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, no, I respect that. D-Walk, do you remember Liger versus Mysterio? I think it was like 96, 97.
WCW, oh man.
Yeah.
And that was like, that era was like cruiserweights. That was Rey Mysterio, just like was a good ass high flying. Like the Invisible Woman said, they had coordination. Like I said, they communicated with each other.
Yes.
That's one of Rey Mysterio's best matches.
Give me that.
If you ask Ray,
okay, well, it was okay match. Like I was gonna show her Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero when Rey Mysterio. Yeah, no, I was gonna show her when he was dressed up as the Phantom.
Yeah,
that was a good fucking match.
Yeah. But like I said, this Rey Mysterio and Jushin Liger. That match, it's a classic.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm gonna keep with it. I'm gonna give it A+.
Okay. Respect that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where, like, every time they jumped out of the ring, Alex kind of told me about how that was planned, but they adapted, etc., etc. So it was kind of fun to see behind the scenes of communication between two wrestlers, especially when they don't speak the same language.
No, they don't.
And like they're trying to figure that shit out. So he told me, like, he kind of quizzed me. Like there's this one move where Liger like steps forward and catches Rey Mysterio when he's jumping outside the ring. And he's like, why would he step forward like that? And I'm like, I don't know, you're gonna have to play it forward again, bro. And and he did, and I was like, oh yeah, he had to catch him because otherwise he would have hit the mat face first. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it shows you how wrestling is like very much.
And then this too, it haven't been a lot of too many matches that could do that now. High flying.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. And
they perfected it at this point.
And to give a little context for Cardala, and I want to say this now, and most people don't know this. Now, again, I tried to emphasize that Liger was a Japanese wrestler that talked Japanese, right? Didn't know a damn word of English or even Latino or even Spanish at all. The way that wrestlers, even to this day, translate is to say the move that they're going to do. So if Juvi's gonna do a Rana, he'll say, I'm gonna do a Hurricane Rana. And all the wrestlers are like, okay, fine, I understand that move. For Liger and Mysterio, this was, again, I had to explain to Cardala that Liger just retired. He retired a year ago. So Liger has been doing this for about 60 years.
I'm very interested in his mask.
He's changed masks a bunch of times. He's been in freaking TV shows.
It reminds me of the Vigilantes masks in Ponce.
Yeah. And that's the best thing about him. Like, this guy has been everywhere, has done everything. He's been to Puerto Rico too, which is actually pretty badass.
So it is inspired.
Yeah.
No, well, he did it his own way. But Jushin Thunder Liger is a legend because his style is strong.
Yeah.
His power is power. Like, if you're skinny, he dominates you. If you're strong, he'll try to get you with power moves. And I had to explain to Cardala, and I had to explain to Cardala that most moves that wrestlers use are based on other people inventing those moves. Right?
Yeah. It made sense because there's a move called, what is it, the Dragon Screw
Leg Whip.
Yeah.
Dragon Screw Leg Whip.
Yes.
And if you take out the word dragon, it kind of starts to make sense.
Yeah.
But the word dragon is there because that's the guy who invented it.
Ultimate Dragon invented that. By the way, on this and D-Walk, this was a treasure. This match was commentated by Dustin Rhodes, Mike Tenay, Bobby Heenan, and Tony Schiavone.
Oh, all-star lineup.
Yeah.
I went on a Google deep dive on Dusty Rhodes because I was convinced he had a Louisiana accent, but it's Texas through and through.
Yeah.
Straight Texas. But that's what I love about casual viewers. When I say those 4 names, you're like, oh, whatever. For D-Walk and I, Bobby Heenan, Mike Tenay, Tony Schiavone, and Dusty Rhodes on commentary alone are freaking you had Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
All 4. Chill it.
Well, for context, ladies and gentlemen, Alex and I were watching The Circle the other night, and there was a question on the newest season where they ask, it's a wrestling question.
Yes.
And I happened to guess correct. The answer was Brock Lesnar. But I didn't really know.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I'm learning, I guess,
That's dope.
The question was, by the way, who has been a wrestler and also been in MMA? And I was like, I looked at him like it's Brock Lesnar because the question was Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, and a third.
The Rock.
The
and
Rock.
I was like, I played it in my head. I'm like,
that's
UFC. Hulk Hogan, UFC. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. It has to be Brock Lesnar.
No, they would have been better off saying they would have been better off having Ken Shamrock in the thing.
Yeah, but even saying Ken Shamrock listed diehard wrestling fans, who the fuck is Ken Shamrock?
Yeah,
but
I have never heard that name.
Exactly. For diehards, we know what Ken Shamrock. For you, you're like, who the fuck is Ken Shamrock?
It sounds like the Shamrock Shake from McDonald's.
Yeah, but I will give this to Liger. I had to explain to my beautiful wife that he invented the Liger bomb, which what he did to Mysterio, where he did the Liger, he did the power bomb, but automatically. The way he did the Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, please look at this up. This is on YouTube. The way he Liger bombed Mysterio was very deliberate and geometrically just straight down at an angle. And then he put the legs on him on his shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And what was funny, my girlfriend's like, "Oh, it's a 3." And then Mysterio kind of lifted his shoulder up on 3. The ref's like, I'm getting paid for this shit. So 1, 2, 3, you're done. That's it. Oh, that's it. We're out of here. Bye-bye. I'm going back to Carolina. So I give this match a 4 out of 5. Because again, it wasn't the best Mysterio match and it wasn't the best Liger match, but it was a good introduction to
You got to give him that 5 because that commentary, man. That commentary. Imagine that commentary. Yeah, what if you had Michael Cole commentating? You couldn't. Man, it's an all-star lineup you just named up. Bobby Heenan, Mike Tenay. Man.
Dusty
Bobby
Rhodes,
the Brain by yourself?
And Tony Schiavone, too. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby the Brain by yourself? Oh, man. Bobby the Brain was one of the top heel managers ever.
Yeah. And again, all 4 of them together was kind of a weird combination. Even Dusty's and then Dusty Rhodes didn't know about the Dragon Screw Leg Whip, and Mike Tenay knew it. And Dusty was like, I remember that name. So you learn, this is 96, 97, so this is pretty cool. This is really, again, I hear all 4 of them. Dusty Rhodes was there? Holy shit.
Yeah.
So I had to tell, and I understood his accent because of his lisp.
Keeping it funky like a monkey, baby.
Yeah, he was, but I love him. Next up, we go a little back to the girls. Nikki Cross versus